I mean, wow. I don't know what to say. What a crazy way to end the semifinals game of the college football playoffs for Texas versus Ohio State with a Jack Sawyer strip sack returned for an 86-yard touchdown to put Ohio State in the college football playoff championship. Let's go ahead and break this play down right now. Real quick, guys, put in the comment section right now what you thought about this game. You know, we started out with some blowouts in the college football playoffs, but man, these past few games have really stepped up to that level, and it's been an incredibly great time watching some of these games. Let me know what you guys think. So, Texas, it is 4th and goal. The game is pretty well on the line. They've got a little over 2 minutes. If they got stopped, they could have potentially stopped, but this was really the game. And Texas comes out in a 2-by-2 set. Back is offset to the boundary side. So where they are really trying to find right here is number 5 Wingo at the top of the screen. They're going to try to hit him on a little slant and go and hope that they could find him in the back of the end zone. You really will be able to tell that once we get to the end zone copy. Ohio State decides to play man, but they also triangle coverage this top of the screen right here. Both your corner and your safety, they're going to be jumping anything that is out-breaking route. And then the nickel corner right inside here, he is working anything that poaches on the inside, which is just a great way to leverage for the defense. They swing out the back. They've got that locked up man coverage, and really Quinn Ewers is not worried about anybody to the field. He's trying to go through a pure progression between 1, 2, 3 out of this inside the boundary. Jack Sawyer is this defensive end right here, 6'5", one of the best players in all of college football, working on the right tackle. And they choose in this play, Texas chooses in this play to not double, to not chip the best defender on the field for Ohio State, and they get burned. The right tackle right here looked like he didn't have a chance from the start. When we go back to the start, I'm not going to name names of the right tackle, but already the right tackle to me seems like he pops up entirely too high, and he's already looking like his butt is further back than his legs. He doesn't have the proper base that you need, and he's already off balance off the get-go. As we work through this play slowly right here, Jack Sawyer does an incredible job of attacking high and then ripping low. He really got those shoulders square and down towards the ground, and the right tackle just completely gets no piece of Jack Sawyer. Quinn Ewers did not even stand a chance. Ohio State had this guarded very well as far as the secondary, so it's not just all Jack Sawyer, but then with the sheer speed that Sawyer was able to get to Quinn Ewers, he stood no chance. And then the aware and the ability to be able to sack him, strip it, and then pick it up and just look at the Ohio State sidelines going crazy, just like every Ohio State fan. Just an insane way to finish out this game, and my heart, and I feel so bad for Texas fans in this sort of moment. They were just on the doorstep of being able to tie this football game, and then just the unthinkable happens. Like, say, if Texas didn't get in right here, they still had over 2 minutes to be able to make a stop and get the ball back, but this was just a backbreaker. So let's look at it from the end zone copy right here. But real quick, guys, if you're gaining value from this content, hit that subscribe button. It's free. Join the team. We are closing in on 10K. So once again, Ohio State is running man coverage with the triangle technique. They've got 3 defenders for 2 right here, and they got 3 defenders for 2 outside. And so really, you've got just one-on-one with their pure back right here. What really would have been good for Texas is if they had an angle route, a Texas route with the running back to where he could have pressed the flat and then snapped it back to the inside, because you can see all this green grass, but they just had him on a swing. So anything that's out-breaking route, you're going to have a defender for the Ohio State. It's kind of like match man coverage that they are able to jump this, all right? Anything in breaking route, you've got your nickel corners or safeties being able to jump down on any inside breaking route. Now, something else that I was able to pick up from the end zone copy right here, you can see this backer is walked down right outside of the right guard and inside the right tackle technique, and it looks like the right tackle hesitates for just a second. And I really don't know why, because it looks like Texas has the right protection called right here. It looks like they are in a half slide protection. The center should slide right guard should get the backer, and the right tackle should get Sawyer. And then you've got the left guard and left tackle working for this 4-eye technique and the wide 9 on the backside. But if you watch the right tackle closely, he's got his eyes on this backer for the first 1 to 2 steps, and then he works to the outside. And by that time, he's in a bad position and he's lunging, and Sawyer is able to rip underneath and get to Quinn Ewers. I don't know if it was a miscommunication or just he for a split second was worried about that backer and maybe not his teammate to be able to take that right slide protection, but it cost him dearly, and before you know it, the ball is headed back to the opposite end zone, and Ohio State is headed to the college football championship. So for Texas fans, I feel for you, man. Like, you had a great year. You were able to have such a successful year the first time in the SEC. You were able to knock off some opponents, and you were this close. They were able to gain momentum. They were able to tie this game 7-7, and then the 75-yard screenplay was just a backbreaker. But then Texas was able to tie this game again, found themselves down 7 late, and was on the doorstep to be able to once again tie it and to hope to maybe have a chance to put this thing in overtime and have their opportunity to play Notre Dame in the college football championship. But, you really got to give it to Ohio State. I feel like everything has been said about this offense in the college football playoffs, but the defense has really played so damn well in the college football playoffs. They're just being overshadowed by their offense, and the defense comes up big tonight, and they are on the forefront of this victory. And so now Ohio State will face Notre Dame in the college football championship, and is there anybody playing better football right now than the Ohio State Buckeyes? I do not think so. Now, that's not saying that Ohio State is guaranteed to win the college football championship. That's the reason why you play the game. Notre Dame has an elite defense. They have a really good run game, and that's what they're going to have to lean on. They're going to have to shorten this game, run the ball, protect the ball is going to be key, and then play good defense. But if Ohio State is able to have some explosions with this defense and Notre Dame's offense that is not built to come back, Notre Dame could be in some trouble. Let me know what you guys think about this game and the next game coming up going forward. As always, guys, watch this next video. Stay humble, stay kind, and peace.